and Texas Today anchor Michael Wilson. He is joining us live at Tennyson Middle School. Mike, I can see you already got the principal hype. What are y'all doing out there?
Well, good morning to you, Jasmine. Had a little trouble hearing what you said, but yeah, like you said, I'm here at the new Tennyson Middle School here at Waco ISD. This thing is huge. I'm told it's about 184,000 square feet, and it can fit in, I believe, 1,600 children. Now, first day of school, I know a lot of people might be getting out their first day of school jitters, might be sweating a little bit. You can blame the weather for part of that because it is hot outside. But now I want to say I'm joined here with the assistant principal of Tennyson Middle School, Mr. Bradley Knox. Now, I will say we're twinning. I did this on purpose. I looked up the school colors.
Yes, sir. You look
now,
sharp this morning.
You too. Okay,
Thank you
so
much.
you know,
Appreciate it.
you've done this for a little bit. You told me you're a 14-year educator. Tell me about what it means to be inside this new building. It's so Waco-centric. We see the Brazos River back here, and then we see some Texas schools back there as well.
Yes, sir. Hey, we're excited here at Tennyson. We actually are just honored to have a brand new building, to be able to have great spaces for Waco, new learning facilities, great fine arts. Everything is new here at our campus, and we're so excited to be here.
Everything is new. And talk about CTE. We were talking about that earlier. First off, what is CTE? And talk about how it's expanding here and how this middle school is helping with that.
Yes, sir. So CTE stands for Career and Technical Education, where we prepare students for the next generation of new technologies. We have a bunch of different classes where students are packed in there with all the latest technology, new devices, new ways of learning with 3D printing, also preparing them for career paths that they're just headed for the future. So we're excited they're going to be here and learn those things for us.
All right, we are excited that you joined us this morning. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you. Well, you know what? Waco ISD is not the only school district going back today. We know that several Central Texas school districts are going back, including Killeen ISD. So I did have the opportunity to speak one-on-one with Killeen ISD Superintendent Dr. Joanne Fay.
This is my first time meeting you, so nice meeting you.
Good. Likewise.
Going into her second year leading the largest school district in our area, Dr. Joanne Fay says she wants to acknowledge the good the district is doing and build on it. Part of that includes retaining staff and making sure they feel valued. So over the summer, the district bumped up starting pay to $58,000 a year.
It is super nice. It impacts their daily lives. It will impact their retirement lives.
This summer, the district also rezoned students after a series of input sessions and opened the new Jimmy Aycock Middle School.
Because we had overcrowding at other campuses. And so the rezoning is necessary.
But moving on to the big talker over the summer, KISD's new cell phone policy.
And I'm like, yeah, I'm willing to take a risk.
Before going into school, middle and high school students must put their phones, AirPods, and watches into a pouch that locks shut. It can be kept in the student's bag or locker, and the pouches can only be unlocked when leaving campus.
What led up to that decision to come up with this phone policy, and then what are some of the things of how Killeen ISD plans on enforcing this?
It will definitely minimize conflict in our buildings. Kids fighting, kids bullying. Cyberbullying is a huge thing, and it's a real thing.
Dr. Fay says she heard from administrators who shared school staff and parent complaints about phones.
We feel strongly that there's a way to combat that by just not allowing kids to have access to their phone during the school day.
But says for her, it all comes down to the social impact of phones and how kids communicate and critically think.
And it isn't the phone itself. It's the things that come across the phone through text messaging and social media.
Now, we want to answer the other part of that question. What are some of the punishments when it comes to that cell phone policy? Well, I am told that it can range from after-school detention to your student possibly being placed in alternative school by that last offense. And by the way, parents, you would have to pick up that phone if it is taken away from your student.